Students, today we are here to study a new chapter, chapter number 9, and the name of this chapter is Carbon and its compounds. So, what is carbon? Actually, carbon is an element. The symbol of carbon is C and it is a non-metal. The name carbon is derived from a Latin word that is carbo, and means of carbo is coal. This is because carbon is the main constituent of coal. The amount of carbon present in earth crust is very small. For example, the earth crust contains only 0.02% carbon, and in the form of minerals like carbonates, coals and petroleum, etc., and the atmosphere has only 0.03% of carbon dioxide gas. In spite of this small amount of carbon, it is available in nature. Carbon elements has an immense importance in every sphere of life. All the living things, either that are plants or animals, both are made up of carbon based compounds which are called the organic compounds. So organic compounds means that compounds which are made up of carbon and its compounds. A large number of things which we use in our daily life that are made up of carbon compounds. Compounds of carbon used in our daily life, and that list is given below. In food like carbohydrates, proteins, fats and vitamins, these are the carbon compounds. And cloths, cotton, silk, wool, nylon, terylene, these are also carbon compounds. And fuels like diesel, petrol, LPG, CNG, kerosene are also made up of carbon compounds. Now medicine, antipyretics, analgesics, antibiotics, these all are made up of carbon compounds. And plastics like polythene, PVC means polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene are of carbon compounds. And other products like wood, paper, paints, inks, these are also made up of carbon and its compounds. Here a figure shown about the food, coal and medicines. These are carbon containing substances. Now catenation. Actually catenation is the property of carbon. So carbon has the ability to make long carbon chains and rings. Like this, carbon can make a long chain and it also can make a ring like structure. This property of carbon is called the catenation. So carbon has one special ability to form double or triple bond, means between the carbon and carbon double bond, and triple bond also formed. This property, this is called the double bond and this is called the triple bond. And it also can form double or triple bond with other electronegative atoms like oxygen. See here in CO2 it formed the double bond. This is the CO2. Now the property of catenation and multiple bond formation of carbon is useful to us because it gives rise to an extremely large number of carbon compounds and allotropes of carbons. So here next heading is allotropes of carbons. So what are the allotropes? So the various physical forms in which an element can exist are called the allotropes. That means allotropes of carbons, they are also same as the carbon and they are the another physical forms of the carbon. So Carbon is one of the elements which shows allotropy. That means another elements also have same physical property like the carbon, and it shows the allotropy. The term allotropes refer to the existence of an element in two or more different forms which will have different physical property in the same physical state but will have similar chemical properties. Now here, do you know the name allotropy or allotropism can form ancient Greek word that is allos, and the meaning of allos means other and tropos meaning minors. Now the two allotropes or allotropic forms of carbon are crystalline. So crystalline carbon allotropes that are diamond, graphite and fullerene, and amorphous carbon allotropes that are coal, charcoal, coke, etc. So here two allotropes means two allotropic forms of carbon you had studied, that are crystalline and amorphous. Here a chart is shown here. The carbon, it is divided into two categories. First is crystalline form and second is amorphous form. In crystalline form, diamond, graphite, fullerene, and in amorphous form, charcoal, coal, soot, gas carbon, coke are there. Now the next thing is the difference between the crystalline and amorphous forms of carbon. So this heading you will study in next video. Till then, thank you.